Hey, truth seekers, good people of the world, welcome back. Today is April 23rd, 2015. This is a special date because it is the 113th day of the year. So in this post, I want to talk about what is special about this date, what is special about the number 113, and how it connects to so many important things in our society, from television to the story of Adolf Hitler to our public schools and more. So let's get into it. April 23rd, the 113th day of the year, except for in leap years where it becomes the 114th day. In gematria, April sums to 56, 23rd sums to 166. And when you put it together, it sums to 222, a very interesting number. There's connections here from TV to Hitler, and we'll get into all of them. I also just want to show something else that's unique about this date that I just found out last night doing this research. Maybe somebody out there can connect the dots, because right now I'm not sure what the full connections are, but I suspect that if I put time to this research, something will emerge. In gematria, when you type in April 23rd to the gematria calculator at gematrix.org, you get the Jewish gematria of 1916, English gematria of 1332, and simple English of 222 for writing in the date April 23rd. The date January 14th also creates the exact same gematria combinations, 1916, 1332, 222. So January 14th and April 23rd are mirrors of each other in gematria. And these dates are separated by exactly 99 days, or 3 months and 9 days. Also, what's interesting about January 14th is if you write out that date, it becomes 1/14. Remember, April 23rd is also the 114th day in leap years. And again, this language, this calendar system, there's most definitely an overlap, as we've discussed before. Dates such as April 4th. If you write out April 4th and sum it, it sums to 144. If you write out 44 and sum it, it sums to 144. And of course, the date April 4th is 4/4, a lot like 44. So once upon a time, 10 years ago today, today's the 10-year anniversary of the first video ever uploaded to YouTube. It was called Me at the Zoo. And of course, YouTube has a connection to TV. Here's the video right here. Me at the Zoo, the oldest video on YouTube, 10 years ago today. Let's watch it real quick. Notice the video has almost 20 million views and 230,000 likes.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. Cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
Very simple video. I wonder if there's a joke in it that we're supposed to get. But that was 10 years ago today, the oldest video on YouTube. Also, more than 10 years ago, 1635, April 23rd, the first public school began on the 113th day of the year, 113. It was called the Boston Latin School, abbreviated BLS. B is the second letter, L is the 12th, S is the 19th. Add those three letters together, you get 33. Why is that interesting? Because in numerology, 33 is the master teacher number. The word teacher has a Pythagorean gematria of 33. And again, 33 is the master teacher number in numerology. The word student has the gematria of 22, or with the S exception, 31. Think about the ranging degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. 31 through 33. Student through teacher. In history, this has been a very interesting day. Big news, sports. In World War II, Adolf Hitler named Joseph Goebbels as his main sidekick. That name gematria is 77, a highly Masonic number. And again, we said Hitler directly connects to these numbers we're talking about for April 23rd, which we'll also get into. But before we do that, I want to talk about the significance of this number 113. So in the Bava Kama Jewish holy text, Bava Kama 113a, it says Jews may use lies to circumvent a Gentile. And a Gentile is somebody who is not a Jew. A non-Jew is a Gentile. This number, 113a, is coded into Disney movies, television programming, magazines, highly present. And there's no doubt in my mind that it comes from this Jewish scripture. Recall that in our own English language, the God number is 26. But the word lie is also a three-letter word with this gematria of 26. And think about what the lie has done for us as a society. Most of us are living out a lie, following lies, believing in lies. They come so fast and furious, it's an easy thing to do. There's a reason that the lie has become the mainstream. And with regards to the word mainstream, it has another connection to this. The word dishonest is 113. Remember, it's rule 113a that says a Jew can lie to a Gentile. Dishonest equals 113. Mainstream equals 113. Green screen equals 113. And they're using the green screen more and more in our news media, hoaxing us more and more. Bava Kama has the Pythagorean gematria of 47. That video we just watched on YouTube, the first video ever uploaded on the 113th day of the year, me at the zoo equals 47. These are the words for non-Jews. Goyim is a non-Jew. It has the gematria Pythagorean of 33, just like the words people, person, society, order, destiny. We people have 33 vertebrae in our back. Start to look at this, you should have some serious questions. It should make you wonder. These numbers 33 and 113 are highly associated. In history, there was a sitcom called Room 222. It was about a Fox TV newsroom. TV, T is the 20th letter. In numerology, T can break down to 2. 2 plus 0 becomes 2. V is the 22nd letter. In numerology, multiples of 11 do not need to be broken down. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, so on. So T breaks down to 2. V remains 22. So TV becomes 222. TV also, T is the 20th letter, V is the 22nd. If you add those two letters together, you get 42, meaning of life number. Room 222 debuted September 17th, 1969. This is a date with 42 numerology, Truth Seeker. And it ended January 11th, 1974. This is a date with 24 numerology. Are you seeing that? The beginning date had 42 numerology. The end date had 24 numerology. 24 and 42 are reflections of each other. Right now, there is a protest in Baltimore of Freddie Gray. The name Freddie equals 42. The name Gray equals 24. And this Freddie Gray hoax of a story is being told through the mainstream media, mostly through television. This coding has been with us for so long. They've even made sitcoms, in a way, mocking us with it. As we started in the beginning, we said this number is very much connected to Hitler. Hitler in Jewish gematria sums to 222. I just did a video post the other day on him showing all the numbers behind Hitler. I didn't cover this 222 connection, but here it is. Remember, Hitler was born April 20th, 1889, 4/20/89. This is a date with numerology of 113. We just talked about how today, April 23rd, has coded gematria of 222, and it's the 113th day of the year. These numbers are like a language. When you put them together, they have specific meaning. Unfortunately, yours truly hasn't figured out the entire meaning of all these words, but when you decode and you find how often they're grouped together, it becomes no doubt that this must be the way it is. That's where I need you guys, Truth Seeker, to help me. Help me take this to the next level, figure out the next piece of the puzzle. I'm always working at it, but the more eyes and minds working at it, the better. I thank those of you who have helped me already, because there are a number of you already helping me and sending me research. I appreciate that very much. So today, to bring this up to the present, April 23rd, 2015, today's numerology is 4 plus 23, is 27, plus 15 more, 42. So today we're on April 23rd with 42 numerology. And in the media, we're getting headlines about Michael Brown, which is no surprise. Every month since August, every month connected to 42 has had a headline about Michael Brown. Of course, he was shot in Ferguson, which has the Pythagorean gematria of 42. Missouri, also Pythagorean gematria of 42. The initials MB break down to 4 and 2. And again, his name's coming up today, the date with 42 numerology. And as I said before, right now there's a protest in Baltimore over the shooting of a young black man, Freddie Gray. Freddie 42, Gray 24. In 2007, there was the shooting of a young black man who was shot 42 times. His name was Sean Bell. This number 42 being coded on top of black brutality is a thing of the past as well, Truth Seeker. And I just did a video on the significance of 42 in the language and what it means for black Americans. It's very disgusting stuff. After I did that video post, I had a massive fallout in subscribers. Well, not really, but about 10 people instantly unsubscribed. And it's just sad because I'm not doing these videos to promote hate or ignorance or upset people. I'm doing it so that people can awake to what we live in and what has been put upon us and why we have the national history that we have, why we have the world history that we have. So many people have been taught through school and TV to turn out the truth and in turn to accept lies because it's easier to abide by those lies. And it's true, it is. It's easier to believe the lies, because to be awake and to be open to what is true and real, it can take a real mental toll on you in this world. The truth can be frightening and scary. But don't be afraid, Truth Seeker. There's no gain in fear. The only way we're ever going to overcome what is upon us from these lies of Michael Brown, this pitting against each other, racial division, religious division, the only way we're ever going to overcome this is to overtake the people who continue to churn those wheels and build those fires. And they do it by programming us with their media, with their schools, with their food. We have to get back to sanity. Sanity as community, local agriculture. Being around our friends, family, and loved ones. The things I'm talking about, the things that we could all easily have in this world have been taken away from us. And why? To push us onto the system we now live on. If we don't get off the track we're on, we're only going to become more immersed and more screwed by the system we're already screwed by. For all of you who say there's nothing that can be done, you're wrong. There's always something that can be done, and each day we wait, it's going to become that much harder to undo. So that's pretty much the message, Truth Seeker. I just wanted to show you how this numerology syncs up, the significance of today, how it relates to television and all the lies that were sold. This coding's deep, Truth Seeker. The information can be a lot to handle. But I hope I explained it clearly enough. I hope everybody learned something. If you have any questions, as always, please ask them in the comments. If you're too shy to ask a comment, you can send me a personal message. Always happy to respond. Alright, until next time, Truth Seekers.